It's going to start, the connections will be seen more clearly next week and later on. Today I'm going to begin, however, on the opposite end of the spectrum, the end of the spectrum of consciousness where thought is constrained by the objects of perception. The philosophy of consciousness. This is a project that I'm launching. It's a research project to explore the many attempts throughout the history of thinking to determine what consciousness is. What is consciousness? Enormous amounts of money and life energy and research are being expended these days, including neurological research, which is very costly, to try to answer this very simple question. I just asked the question to a group of high school students and they immediately knew the answer. So I'm going to ask you, what is consciousness? And you should tell me the most simple, straightforward answer that comes to mind.
Our way of experiencing life.
Experience.
Awareness.
Awareness. That's the most common one. We are aware of our experience. And we are aware of many different objects of that experience. And it comes to us primarily, according to certain schools of philosophy at least, it comes to us through our senses. Sensation is a mysterious phenomenon whereby objects in front of us get seen and smelled and felt. And when we see the objects and smell them and feel them, they are in our awareness. And for a very long time in the human development of human consciousness and knowledge, this has been known. This is not a secret. And so if we look back at texts that were written in 500 BCE and texts that were written in 500 CE and texts that were written in 1500 CE and texts that were written just recently, we will find many examples of this knowledge stated clearly. So what's the big problem? We know what